we commemorate today was mainly fought by only militia. But you notice we have some British soldiers here. They came out to help us do the demonstration, so that's a good thing. What we have represented before you is backcountry militia. Now, backcountry militia had different types of firearms. They had muskets or smoothbores, and they had rifles. The smoothbores are represented today by our two muskets. Gentlemen, forward please. We happen to have representation of two different types of muskets. One was used by the colonial forces, that would be the Charleville, 69 caliber, shoots a round ball. And we have the Brown Bess, standard military arm for the British for over 100 years, 75 caliber. Shoots basically a 70 caliber round ball. The guns that we have here are representative of the time. The backcountry, a lot of the people who did subsistence hunting and such had what looked like a rifle, like this, except that it was a smoothbore. It's called a Fowler or a Fusil. Did the same thing. You could use it as a shotgun, a rifle, buck and ball, or almost anything. You can put almost anything in it. Gentlemen, I have one of you step back. Okay, I'm going to show you just real quick. We're going to go through the loading procedure so that you understand. All of us are going to load this same way, but this is how it usually goes. With the musket, prime and load. Handle cartridge. He's going to prime the pan. Close the frizzen, cast about, pour the powder down the barrel, paper cartridge, round ball, all goes down the barrel, draws his rammer, rams it home, and he's ready to go. Thank you, sir. Rifle's a little different. You notice three of us have rifles. A rifle has a much thicker barrel, as you can see. I'm not going to point it at you, needless to say. The inside has grooves in it all the way down, which is why it's called rifling. That was initially done so that the fouling would build up more so they could fire more shots. They found out that by twisting the rifling down the barrel to extend the amount of fouling that they could keep in there, it actually improved accuracy. So they started doing that. This rifle is a 54 caliber. Rifles usually ran from 31 caliber up to about 62 to 69 caliber. The Jaegers and those type of rifles. Rifles are a little different. The muskets are pointed. Rifles are aimed. You notice that on the muskets there's a bead up on the front, little piece sticking up. That's not a sight. That is with a bayonet mount to lock the bayonet on. You notice the rifle doesn't have anywhere to put a bayonet on it. But the difference is that musket is good from here to those trees right there. This rifle is good to those trees over there. Who wants a rifle? Okay, all right. Like-minded people. Now a rifle, you notice, has much more delicate ironwork on it. The musket was made for military use. They could use it not only to shoot, but they could also put a bayonet on it and use it for a spear. They could use it for a club, many different things. It was made very robust. This is not made very robust, as you can see. It's robust enough to work for what it needs to do. The lock is very, very fine. The pan is very much smaller. It takes less to prime this than it does musket. Now to load a rifle, it's different. To load a rifle, you have to put it on half cock, leaving the pan open. Take your horn, measure your powder, pour it down the barrel. You notice I hold it away from me. If there's anything burning in there and I pour powder in there, it's going to flash. I want my eyebrows to stay. So I'll do that. Then I'll put a patch over the end of the barrel, usually moistened. Reach into my pouch, take out a round ball, put it here, start it. Now in the days that this battle happened, long before 1900, they did not have the short starters. You had to use your ramrod and you push it all the way down. You had to make sure that the ball was firmly seated on the powder. Now that patch sealed the barrel real good, and that's the reason that you left the prison open. Because if you didn't, when you push this down in here, you build up air pressure. As soon as you release the ramrod, it popped back up and it'd leave a space between the ball and the powder. At which point you have now loaded a bomb. the gun will blow up. Black powder is an explosive, not a propellant. Once that is done, now I can take my same horn, same powder, prime my pan, close my prison, and I'm ready to go. Okay? A good rifleman can hit a watermelon-sized target at over 200 yards. A man-sized target at 250 was almost a surety. They put a ad in the London Times that, young gentlemen, if you're going to serve in the Americas in the military, be sure that all of your affairs are in order, because the American rifleman is an excellent shot. So, let us show you what it sounds like. Y'all don't have prison covers, right? Yes. Yes, we do. Oh, you do have, okay. That's all right. All right. About face. Shoulder, your fire lock. Poise, your fire lock. Prime and load. Back to poise. Move, cover. Make ready.
If you want to cover your ears, now's a good time.
Take aim. Present. Fire. Recover. Prime and load.
Four times a minute with Sharp's rifles, right?
Poise your fire lock. Make ready. Present. Fire. Prime and load.
Count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's called a hang fire. Sometimes it doesn't go off. One of the hazards of flintlocks.
Two on the left, on the right.
They're not allowed to pull the ramrods out for demonstration fire in case somebody should leave one in and launch it across the field.
No, I'm just wondering why the rifle didn't. The guy on the right,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
he had no fires yet.
Could be a bad swing. Could be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong with them.
That's my grandson.
Huh?
That's my grandson.
Pen down.
Then he obviously
Remaining
left.
That's
militia.
what he's doing.
Poise your fire lock.
That was my.
Make ready.
He's on.
Present.
This one is.
Fire.